You know how hard it is to find like an actual asshole post lately? I have to sort by top for the week and then scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, and everyone is just like nobody's willing to commit to posting a story where it's like they're definitively an asshole, okay? And it's taking too long to find. But here we are. Am I the asshole for telling my son's birth mom that she's more like a sister? That's weird, dude. That's such a weird thing to say because that's your son's birth mom. So you did at one point, I'm assuming, based on scientific reasoning, you made a baby with this woman. So it's kind of weird to call her your sister after the fact, but I digress. Maybe you'll turn this bad boy around. I adopted my son when he was born. It was an open adoption. Oh, never mind. All right, I guess he didn't do anything. I adopted my son when he was born. It was an open adoption, but the birth mom, Beth, was so greatly ashamed of being a teen mom that she didn't follow up on any contact, which is fine because I had no intention of involving her too much. The truth is that Ethan grew up with 2 dads and 3 older brothers. We always try to have him spend time with girls. A couple of years ago, when Ethan was 9, Beth reached out to see how he was doing. I think she spent the last 9 years I think she spent the last 9, we're adding this, 9 years of being an overachiever so she'd feel worthy of having a relationship with Ethan. Ivy League, married a hedge fund dude, yoga, etc. Ethan is incredibly self-aware and intellectual. He's 9. I mean, I'm sorry, whatever. Ethan is incredibly self-aware and intellectual. You cannot bullshit him. So he and I enjoy a very open relationship. Okay, I told him his mom reached out to me and asked about him. I emphasized that she didn't forget him, but she had to go away to work on herself. I asked how he'd feel about talking with her, and he said he was open to it. They have a good relationship and spend time together. He's met her husband. It's been a good thing to know his bio family. Ethan is starting 6th grade, and he has to pick an elective class. There has been arguments about what class or what that class will be. Anyways, he told Beth about it, and she fucked up by getting involved with the matter. She said, "What's the big deal about doing or about his doing yearbook? He should do what he wants to. It's his class." I was like, "You got me fucked up. Why? Why do you talk like this?" I said, "Girl, you are not his mom. Why do you have so much of an attitude? You're more like siblings, and actually he's more like I don't know how to tell you this, but he's actually more like his mom than you are." And listen, I have nothing against what's going on here. You know, he's got 2 dads and everything. This is not me being like, "Oh, 2 dads, that's a problem." This is me being like, it seems like the bio mom's pretty cool, and I think, you know, I think it's fine if he wants to know his bio mom. Okay, I think it is perfectly fine if he wants to do that. And it also kind of seems like she's pointing out that he should do what he wants to do because it's his class. It sounds like maybe you're talking about being an overachiever, but you're sitting here talking about how your 9-year-old son is incredibly self-aware and intellectual. I'm sorry, man, but when I look at like a 9-year-old, okay, we can say, "Oh, he's smart for his age," but I never think like, "Oh, that's an intellectual right there." You don't get to earn intellectual until your brain is fully developed at 25. Them's the rules, okay? That's not like a definitive thing that we can apply to everybody. I'm sure there's very intellectual 4-year-olds. However, I feel like, 9, I know I just gave a younger age, but 9 years old, I don't know. I just can't let's have a conversation about philosophy. Ethan. I don't think so. I said, "Girl, you are not his mom. You're more like siblings, and siblings don't get a say in parenting decisions. You take a back seat. You're a seat filler in the life of Ethan. Just don't forget your place." I mean, you are garbage. Like, I don't like you. I'm going to be real with you. I don't like you. I don't like the way you talk, the way that you move, the way you function, the way that you type that with like an aggressive attitude, as if I was going to be like, "You tell him, girl." Like, it's not happening. It's not happening for me. She didn't say anything and went radio silent. I was the bigger person and reached out. "I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate the person that I was the bigger person. You're sure, like, you're really, I was the bigger person here. I reached out. After you said, you got me fucked up. You are not his mom. You're more like a sibling. You take a back seat. You're a seat filler in the life of Ethan. Don't forget your place." She went silent. You're the bigger person because you reached out to her. God, I hate you as a person. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Holy shit, you suck. But whatever. I said I've been raising that kid for 11 years, so it was triggering for you to give your 2 parenting cents, but that's literally what it was. It was her 2 cents, you know. You need to understand that. He understands that, so you should too. He's 9. He understands that. He's 9. He doesn't understand shit. I guess she's waiting for me to apologize for something she did. I will not. Once you do that, everything goes bad. Hey man, you're the one that's here posting. Like, this has to be bait. You're the one that's here posting this story. You're posting this, asking people, like, you're literally asking us if you're the asshole, but then you're saying you refuse to apologize. You suck. You suck. I mean, is she wrong? Your son is in 6th grade. He's 11 years old. Why can't he do yearbook if that's what he wants to do? Why should you get to choose an elective class? She's correct. It's his class. You sound extremely controlling. ETA, you're the asshole. I mean, yeah. I mean, for sure. It is his class. And you sound like you're being that parent who wants to be in control of everything at a very young age. And I'm just letting you know that if you keep doing that, your child is going to grow up to be an adult that hates you and likes the bio mom more, because the bio mom is more like, I want you to do things that you enjoy. You know, it's not like by saying you should do things you enjoy. She's like, you should throw any type of education out the window. He's clearly bright, as you say. He's a self-aware intellectual free thinker or something. I don't know. But dear God. Yeah, wow. Slow your roll, OP. My son's just finished 6 and he chose his electives. I've never heard of this so-called veto power. He's a great student, so it wouldn't even occur to me to try to meddle with his choices. If he wants to take an elective that's a bit more chill, he's entitled to it. Let's go ahead and hop on to a controversial. Wow, you're very controlling. You're taking these replies on board. Doesn't seem like you are from your responses, whatever. You sound extremely immature, massive, you're the asshole. Doesn't get to say what he wants to do. You shout his bio mom for voicing up. I can already see the moment he turns 18, living with bio family. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. Don't forget your place. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. Let's go ahead and look at some of your replies. Please don't have anything strange on your account. That would really suck. I know this is a throwaway of some sort, but June 26th. So you waited a few days. Wait, no, you didn't. This was posted 6 days ago. I'm sorry. I forgot I'm sorting by the top most unpopular. He has choices over some things, but he does... Some things he does, but I have veto. He didn't ask her anything. Wait, what? He didn't ask her anything. Hello? Good website? He didn't ask her anything? Is there a reason why I can't... Is there a reason why... Good website, good website, good website. He didn't ask her anything. It was a random quip about my telling him that he can't do yearbook this year. He complained to everyone, and only one person said something. He complained to everyone? You're telling me. Okay, now the single comment thread works. Okay. Am I losing my mind, or did it just completely disappear off the face of the earth, or do I have to sit here and scroll all the way to the bottom because it has an extreme amount of downvotes here? Okay, hold on. So this is in response to, okay, you're the asshole. Beth said nothing wrong. Ethan asked her and she responded. A sibling would do the same as an aunt, uncle, grandparent. What is wrong with the yearbook? Additionally, going into an open adoption and then stating I had no intention of involving her much anyway is not okay. It smacks of ill intention surrounding the adoption. Also, calling his bio mom, who has had a positive impact on his life, a seat filler, is only going to end up in him not having a relationship with you in the future and choosing her and her family, right? A seat filler. So what a shitty thing to say. I agree. Let's see here. He didn't ask her anything. It was a random quip about my telling him that he can't do yearbook this year. He complained to everyone, and only one person said something. That's such a crazy thing to say. He complained to everyone, but she was the only one, I guess, that said something about it. I don't know. Because you're bullying, I'm sorry, and she still didn't do anything wrong. You have some issues with control and treated her horribly, taking positive influences away from your son. Your ego is no good parenting. Also, what's wrong with the yearbook? It's not looking good for you. I want to see your most downvoted comment, really. Ugh, you suck. I'm glad everyone else thinks you suck. It's not her business. It kind of is. It's a little bit of her business. I'm not saying that you have to... it's an adoption. I get it. The bio mom doesn't have to have every little input, but she threw her 2 cents in. It sounds like your son wanted to get into yearbook. She threw her 2 cents in. Like, if that's what he wants, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. And normally I'd say like there's 2 sides to a story. Maybe she was a bit mean about it, but you kind of just sound like an asshole. Like you went off on the, excuse me, bitch. You don't get to say it. I don't know. You just kind of suck. She wasn't asked for advice by anyone, except maybe your son. I mean, yeah, you really suck, man. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Ooh, yikes. And like I said, it's important that we clarify that this, because I know that we live in an age where people are very judgmental of adoptive, I guess, couples, especially like with 2 dads. We live in an age where people read this sentence right here and they get like very aggressive and they start foaming at the mouth. This has nothing to do with any of that, and I think it's important that we, I guess, clarify that in this day and age. Um, it just goes to show that no matter who you are, no matter what your background is, if you're white, black, Spanish, anything in between, gay, straight, man, woman, no matter what, you can truly just be an awful person. You're not alleviated from just sucking hot shit. So, you're the asshole. It's definitive. You even have the poo mode here. Congratulations on that. I'm glad we got to read about this truly terrible person, and I can go into the comments and see that pretty much everyone agrees that you suck, except for maybe the one person who's going through the exact same situation as you and thinks that they're in the right. That's probably the only person that thinks you're not an asshole here. But, you're awful. So, good job.